All right, everybody, welcome back to St. Clair Saints action. We are going to be getting into another series for the green team here. They will be playing against the UCF Academy team. And, I mean, after 5 series, St. Clair have battled really hard here. Nitrix going to try and find the first goal. Bits going to be able to save that one. But like I was saying, St. Clair have been playing for 3 hours. And, I mean, they have had a small breaks. But we were saying earlier, like, all of the games they played have gone to Game 3 except for that last series. So they've played so many games at this point. It's got to be affecting the players.
Definitely. And, I mean, like, I walked into the nest for a little bit after this, and they're a little bit tired, but they're all looking very excited, ready to go for this game here.
It's always exciting to have a deep tournament run, especially at something like this. And, I mean, when we get a little bit of a break, we'll explain maybe between games the exact qualification that they're getting and the money and everything. So, well, we'll explain that in a bit. But regardless, how are you feeling about them going into this series, and how do you think they're going to face up into this UCF team?
I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, we've seen a lot of 2-1s today. We did see a 2-0 last, but I would love to see another 2-0 from St. Clair. I know that it might be kind of difficult because we are getting in the late rounds of the tournament, but, I mean, we'll have to see Kamal and Nitrix so close to getting a goal there.
Yeah, they're looking for something here, and it is going to be best of 3s all the way up until the final qualification game. So, again, best of 3s I feel like are very volatile. It's very much like, great, you can find an opportunity in one of the games to get yourself ahead. And then, I mean, it's really up to can you clutch through game 3 that you need. So I think best of 3s give both teams really good opportunities to try and take advantage of small chances that they're given and convert them into game wins. So, I mean, 3 minutes left in this game, and still no goal score. Definitely going to be super intense, just the way we like it.
Absolutely. See, Ramen is going to come up here, trying to pass it to Nitrix, but it didn't quite work out that well. So Nitrix is going to try to bring it away from Bits here.
Pass going to go towards the middle. Lyrics trying to find something, but nice save there by Ramen. Ramen looking to try and clear this one up, but not going to be able to make contact. So Reeves has a chance here. Will get that touch to the sidewall, but Nitrix going to be there to try and answer. We'll go towards the middle. Kamal going to get bumped into that ball by Bits, which means the ball gets pushed all the way down into the St. Clair end. Bits going to be here to receive it as well. Going to try and center it. Ramen will clear it out here, and not too much action going on here early on in this one.
Yeah, not too much. I mean, we could talk a little bit about the roster of UCF here. We got Lyrics, we got Bits, we got Reeves. We've talked a little bit about them for a second here, but just thought I'd give them a proper introduction. So
I definitely remember Lyrics from the last time they played. Lyrics was the star in that one. He popped off pretty hard, and I'm pretty sure he ended up winning the series for them. So definitely something against St. Clair. Think about Reeves. The nice touch is going to pick up the first goal of the series for UCF. A beautiful pass out there and a nice touch by Reeves does result in the first goal of the game for UCF Academy.
Absolutely. And Reeves' car there, very interesting. You don't really see many different cars in Rocket League, so it's cool to see something a little different.
I do like the Batmobile. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite cars, and I mean, there's the Dominus, there's the Fennec, and there's the Octane, which are pretty standard, but we've seen a couple other vehicles as well come through in the last couple of years. We saw unironic Batmobile, and there's also I believe it's the Ice Charger or something along those lines that a couple people have used as well. So a little bit more variety here, and we actually saw, I mean, it's a very Rocket League community thing, but there was in the finals of Rocket League, like the RLCS, there was a Merc that was used unironically, and it actually worked.
Oh my goodness.
So, I mean, that's the one thing, and Justin was playing it, and he just was doing it for a meme, but I mean, he memed all over FaZe, so it was pretty funny to watch. And I mean, this is going to be a goal for Kamal. Going to pick up the tying goal for St. Clair with just over a minute left here. But I mean, I guess the Batmobile works. If it works for them, it works for them. It's great. But meanwhile, Kamal is going to finally get a tying goal for St. Clair and bring us to 1-1 in the first game of the series.
Absolutely. I mean, we see a lot of different cars in the client, I find, or in the shop. You see so many different cars. But like in actual Rocket League games that we watch, like in collegiate and above, you typically only see maybe like 2 or 3 different kinds at a time.
It's just the optimal hitboxes, right? A lot of cars have weird hitboxes that don't really line up with what you want to do, and a lot of people, because they've been playing since the beginning of the game, have really only been able to use the Dominus or the Octane So they're used to how the car's hitboxes work, and when they go up for aerial hits, when you want to get somewhere specific on your car, you want to be able to know exactly how it's going to hit and where it's going to go. So I think that's why a lot of people are so comfortable on it. This is an opportunity in mid, though. Ramen going to be denied here. Ball going to be cleared out here. Lyrics trying to find something for himself here, but Kamal going to be here to contest him. Nitrix going to have to clear that one out here. Ramen with a chance. 17 seconds and anyone's game at this point.
Ramen going to try to bring the ball over to the orange zone, but nothing quite yet. I mean, I think we're going to be going into overtime here unless Kamal can make something happen. And see the Bits get the ball in the air. Oh my goodness, that was so close.
That was a tighty whitey if I've ever seen one off the crossbar and out. 1-1, we're going into OT, and what a good way to start off the series.
Absolutely. I always love exciting Rocket League matches. I mean, I was just talking about just before this game, Rocket League, I don't play Rocket League at all, but it's one of my favorite esports to watch.
It is very, very entertaining to watch. I've played for a very long time, and I did quite enjoy the game, but watching it is just a totally different animal.
Yeah.
Oh, a beautiful touch there. Nice save by Nitrix, but Reeves looking dangerous in midfield. Almost scored the winning goal there for UCF.
Yeah, Rocket League is like a totally different esport. I come from FPS games, but watching Rocket League, I never get so excited as watching Rocket League. Oh, Reeves is going to get the score there and take the first game in our best of 3 by 2-1.
It was about time. Reeves goes for the touch off the ceiling, does manage to get that flip, and able to get that ceiling flip. And I mean, realistically, Reeves had so many good chances in that game. It just came time that he ended up resulting in a goal. And I mean, it came at the clutchest time for UCF, and it puts them up in the series 1-0. And I mean, St. Clair hasn't been in this position since I think the first series, or I mean, I guess they did lose to Akron about 3 or 4 again. So I mean, St. Clair not really used to this position lately, so it'll be interesting to see how they try and respond to this one.
Yeah, definitely. I'm starting to think maybe the Batmobile is a new meta.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think Batmobile is probably going to be pretty good. And I mean, realistically, looking forward in this series, how do you think St. Clair bounces back?
I think St. Clair is going to have to make sure, just be even more careful with all the little mistakes and whatnot. I mean, they've made far fewer than like right at the beginning. They kind of had a little bit of a rough time, but it ended up all working out in the end. Just to make sure, that they're on their A game. They already are, and to make sure those little demolitions here and there, they're very important to try to pick those up to get the advantage.
Yeah, for sure. Like you're saying, it was those demolition plays that allowed them to get ahead in a couple of those early series. So I mean, I think they used a couple of them pretty well in the last one, but nothing as effective as they were earlier. So I'm kind of surprised they're not going with that. Reeves with a nice touch. Nitrix the better save. Lyrics can look for a shot off the top here. Does have 17 boost, but Nitrix able to clear that one out before an opportunity arises. And I mean, the first game really, really close, but I mean, in the end, Reeves able to pull off a nice touch there. And how does that look for St. Clair moving into the future? How does that affect your mental game when you're down 0-1 in the series?
It can be very nerve-wracking. It can make you sweat a little bit. You're a little bit nervous. So maybe you're not thinking entirely of, like, confidently or sticking with your plan that you had going into the game. Oh my goodness, as I say that, never mind. Ramen's going to come back. Ramen's going to score that one. So I guess they're not as nervous as I thought maybe they'd be.
Yeah, Reeves sets him up and Ramen knocks it down. A perfect pass from the player on UCF, and that means Ramen going to take advantage of it and give St. Clair an early lead in this one, and that's exactly what you're looking for. That is where they are strongest, is when they pick up this early lead and they're able to play a little bit more defensive because they've been so strong on that defensive front so far. And this is another opportunity. Kamal going to go for a shot, but Bits with a nice save denies him a second goal. And I mean, right now, a lot of offensive pressure here for St. Clair. This could be really good.
Absolutely. Ramen going to try to get another goal, and he does! That's so nice to get 2 goals in a row for Ramen.
Ramen, the nice little touch here on the Lyrics. The Lyrics had nowhere to go. His axles were absolutely broken on that play. Ramen.
Oh, yeah.
Got him real good, and that's going to mean St. Clair going up 2-0 now in this game. So giving themselves quite a lead to start us off. And, I mean, they are down 0-1 in the series. They have to win this game and force a game number 3, or else they're going to be out of the tournament. So that's a good way to start yourself off in your elimination game.
Absolutely. Kamal going to try to get ball in his favor. Looks like they're going to try to make a little bit of a move, try to make an offensive play onto UCF. Or maybe they're going to have to hold a little bit defense longer here. Kamal's going to get a save. Nitrix going to move right up to the net, and we're going to see a demo on to Reeves.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That actually could have been a really good play if Kamal had been a little bit further ahead. If he got the demo on Reeves there, definitely could have looked like a goal, or at least would have been a close chance for St. Clair, but nice save there regardless that he was able to absorb that demo and get the ball out. So 2-0, almost halfway through this game. St. Clair still holding the advantage here, trying to pull us into a game 3 and give us another elimination game.
Looks like Reeves going to try to make a goal, but Kamal not going to let that happen. Lyrics jumping up to get the ball here, but it's going to be Bits that's going to try to make this goal with Reeves, and Reeves is going to get it to a 2-1 here in the favor of St. Clair.
Yeah, just a huge mistake by Kamal here. He realizes the ball is on top of his car, goes for a clear, but doesn't get it off his nose. He got it off the top of his car, and that meant it was a nice little touch for Reeves. That's all he really needed to tap that one in, and St. Clair's lead is now cut in half, and this could get real dangerous because we saw Reeves in that last game. He looked good when he got hot, and I mean, with a goal picked up here, it could mean dangerous things for St. Clair.
Absolutely. Ramen trying to see if he can get another goal here, try to make that cushion even further now. Nitrix going to try to help out with that, but Reeves and Bits are just defending this goal with everything they've got.
Yeah, Reeves getting demoed quite a lot in this one. I think St. Clair has identified the strongest player on the side of UCF here, definitely making a huge difference in that last game and in this one. So looks like Kamal going to look for an opportunity here, has a shot at the same with Lyrics, going to be there to clear it. Nitrix going to be ready for this pass. Bits going to be able to win that 50-50, actually push it towards St. Clair, but Rahman with a nice recovery there, puts it back to the UCF's end. And realistically, looking forward in this game, 1.5 minutes left. St. Clair is going to have to try and defend this lead, but we've seen them so far in this tournament be pretty good at defending, so I definitely think it's doable if they can push us into a game 3.
Definitely. See Nitrix going to try to move up here to grab the ball. Nothing quite yet. Like, Reeves and Bits are working together so well. Lyrics will pass to them, and then they will pass back and forth right up near the net.
Reeves with a nice clear all the way out into the St. Clair end. Just over a minute remaining here in game number 2. St. Clair up 2-1, but down 0-1 in the series, trying to keep it alive, trying to push it into a game number 3 and keep their hopes in this tournament alive. They do need 3 more series to qualify for top 8 and give themselves a shot at some points towards the cash prize, and that's what they want. That's what their eyes are set on. 40 seconds left. 1 goal needed for UCF to tie this one up. Can they do it?
Can they do it? Indeed. We will have to see. Bits and Lyrics passing this ball back and forth. Reeves going to try to make something happen, but Raman's going to swoop in and bring the ball back up to the defensive side of UCF.
25 seconds left for UCF to try and tie it up. Lyrics takes the ball in the corner, creams it to himself, looking for someone in the middle, but Raman going to be there to answer. Will float it back towards the net of UCF, but not going to find anything. Raman, in the meanwhile, does get the demo shot, going to come down on net, but Nitrix not able to finish off that play. Pass going to go towards the middle here, but nice read by Raman. Stops any chance of that happening and push it again towards UCF's end. That's going to be, it's the last shot. No, it's not going to go in there. Lyrics can keep it up, but no. St. Clair take game number 2 and bring us into game 3 yet again.
Definitely been a very much 3-game per series game for St. Clair today. Now we're tied 1-1 yet again. St. Clair has been known today to bring it back from there. So we'll have to see what happens. Again, if whatever team doesn't win today, well, this next game, they will be out of the tournament for the day.
Yeah, so it looks like both teams deciding what side they want to be on here. And, I mean, St. Clair have been in this position before. They've already been in 4 series that have gone to game 3. So, unsurprisingly, I think they're going to be ready for this one. I don't know how many UCF has gone to that have been going all the way, but for St. Clair, this is very familiar territory. And, I mean, I don't want to hope that we're going to go into an overtime because I know that puts a lot of pressure on the players, but I mean, as a caster, it's really exciting to watch.
As a viewer.
As a viewer, it's exciting to get these overtimes. Reeves with a nice flip reset, but nice read there by St. Clair, able to push that one out. Bits with a centering pass, but Nitrix going to be able to clear it. And a little bit of early pressure here from UCF starting us off.
You see Kamal try to direct this ball with Nitrix to the orange net, but not really finding anything yet. Bit's gonna do the exact same thing. The net's pretty open. Nitrix and Ramen on their way over though, so they don't have much time if they're gonna make a play.
Nitrix looking for something here. Ooh, it's a bad pass. Will center it. Reeves going to be there, but Kamal going to be there to answer as well. Shot going to go towards net, but no power on that one, so nice clear by Ramen. Bit's going to be here to answer, but Kamal with a nice clear out. Nitrix with a chance here. Can he put it on net? No, it's going to be just over top, so Reeves will be able to get to that ball and stop him going in the net. But a nice demo. Ramen looking for a goal here. Oh, he has it on in front of the net. No, he's not going to be able to make contact. And that means the clear will come out for Reeves. A really good chance for Ramen there, but just out of his reach.
See Lyrics carrying the ball over to the blue side of the map. Ramen gonna move it right back. You're gonna see Bits and Ramen kind of battle it out. Kamal is gonna get our first goal for game number 3.
Yeah, a little bit of a misplay there by Bits. Wasn't quite sure where he wanted to go with that ball, and Kamal read him like a book. Put it in the left side of the net, and I mean, just like that, St. Clair take another 1-goal lead, and we saw what happened when they took a 1-goal lead in that last game. So looking forward to this one. Definitely going to give them the advantage.
We're going to see Kamal try to go for the ball here. Ramen going to help him out. Reeves hitting it back as well. So we'll have to see what is going to happen. I mean, I feel like UCF can still bring this back.
I definitely think UCF has it to bring it back. We saw them in that first game look really, really good, especially in the second half. But for right now, I think it's going to be a close game. I think St. Clair are going to try and play pretty defensive here, try and hold on to this 1-goal lead. It is nothing we haven't seen them do before. Reeves the demo on a Nitrix actually here, trying to give him an opportunity, but won't be towards St. Clair's net. Ball will be cleared out here momentarily, and a 1-goal lead still for St. Clair Green here. They're going to have to try and find a way to defend their net here. An opportunity for Reeves, going to go for the touch, but not going to be able to put it into the net there. Lyrics the chance as well, but Kamal, a nice save, cleared down into the UCF defensive zone.
I see Nitrix going to go for it here. St. Clair going to try to get another goal, try to get a little bit more of a cushion going than just the 1 goal. I mean, with 2.5 minutes left, it's smart to be very, very defensive here and try to get more goals on your side.
Pass towards the midfield there, not going to be found by anybody though. Kamal will be able to pick up this ball here in just a second, but actually going to beat to that one by Bits. All going to go off the backboard here, but nice screen there. Over to the side by Reeves, but Ramen going to be here to answer. Lyrics going to be there for the 50-50. Kamal going to win that one though. Kamal looking for a pass towards the middle here, has an opportunity, going to chip that ball up, going to go for the tip here. Going to be contested. Nitrix with a shot, not going to be able to get it on net though. A couple of good opportunities here for St. Clair. They're piling on the offense with 2 minutes remaining here in game number 3.
Yeah, it looks like UCF trying to move this ball over to St. Clair's side, but having a little bit of a hard time.
Unfortunately, wasn't able to get that shot on net. Reeves on the way back definitely had a good chance to save that one, but a little bit off. Lyrics looking for someone here, but Kamal going to be able to push it back towards Nitrix. Nitrix going to try and set himself up here for a pass, but Lyrics will come off the wall, able to contest that one. Reeves with a nice touch out to midfield, trying to find a teammate. Bit's going to be there with a shot, though. Rebound going to come off the back wall. Lyrics going to get another touch on that one, but Ramen going to be there for the clear, and we'll go back all the way into the UCF zone. 1.5 minutes remaining here. St. Clair up 1 goal in game number 3. UCF trying to fight their way back in here, trying to keep their tournament lives intact.
See, Lyrics try to go for the goal, and he scores with 1 minute and a little bit remaining.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ramen there with just a little bit of a, didn't win that 50-50 against Bits, and Kamal just not going to be back in time. No boost available there, wasn't able to cut across just right. And with 1 minute 14 left, UCF and SCC at 1-1 apiece. Both of these teams fighting back and forth so heavily. And again, we're seeing St. Clair in this crazy situation where there is 1 minute remaining, and in game number 3, and these two teams are tied, we might just see another overtime here.
Yeah, definitely could happen. We'll have to see. Ramen going to throw this ball straight up in the air, but we're going to actually see UCF contest that. Can UCF come in and make a goal?
Yeah, Ramen thanking his lucky stars there that no one was there for that touch, but Bits is going to be there at time. Bits with a beautiful touch in front of the net is going to give UCF a 2-1 lead here. And this is going to be St. Clair trying to find their way back in this game. And amazing stuff by UCF. They were down 1-0 for a lot of this game, but they found some life in the last 1.5 minutes and have brought themselves up into a 2-1 lead.
We're going to see Bit starting off strong here, passing it over to Reeves. I mean, St. Clair has half a minute to get this next goal here. Nitrix trying to make it happen, but just misses.
Really good team coordination there. Tried to go for the fake, but they actually read it pretty well for UCF. Was able to stop that attempt. Rahman trying to center it back. Bits and Reeves actually going to double commit for this ball. St. Clair, the small window of opportunity here if they can get something done. Nitrix trying to center that one. Bits going to be on the wall to receive it. Kamal going to read it, try and put it back towards the middle here, but no one going to be there. Reeves going to be able to clear this one out, and Reeves going to be able to get this touch as well. Nitrix going to contest here, but Bits going to be on the ground to get this one. Oh, Nitrix just barely missing that. 2 seconds left. St. Clair going to have to try and keep this one up to keep their tournament hopes alive. Can they do it? Can they stay up here in this tournament? Reeves, no. He's going to deny it, and he shuts the door, and St. Clair will go home empty-handed at the CCA East Open.
And we're going to see that beautiful goal by Reeves here. Look at that. I mean, it was just about to hit the ground, and he was able to swoop in and get one more goal to secure that win. Beautiful plays by both teams. Congratulations to UCF. But today, the St. Clair gang will go home.
Yeah, and I think, you know, T12 is pretty good for St. Clair. It's a pretty decent result looking forward. And I mean, you think back at the tournament, I definitely think there was multiple times where it easily could have not gone St. Clair's way. Like they had 4-5 games go to game 3, like 4-5 series go to game 3. So looking forward, I mean, you have to thank yourself and say, okay, like, yeah, obviously not exactly the placement we want. We wanted to get through to that topic. We wanted to get to that best of 5 qualifier match to give ourselves a chance. But I think they can still be proud of what they did today. They played a lot of games, and I mean, like you were saying earlier, that tiredness factor, playing so many game 3s, playing so many long games. You see, we had a 5-minute overtime. It's got to take a toll on you, and eventually
Absolutely.
there comes a time where you just kind of say, okay, like, yeah, we ended up being 1-2 in the series. They fought really well, but I think in that last game, the tiredness just kind of showed up right at the end.
Absolutely. And it was literally like right at the end that the last kind of goal came in the last like minute or so by UCF, and that kind of sealed St. Clair's fate, because when the goal comes in that late, you kind of, oh no, we have to get this goal in the next minute or else we're out, right? Yeah. So that comes in to the mental game a little bit as well. But, I mean, St. Clair still fought their best today. Again, they played, I think a total of 16, 17 games.
Something like that.
Like in the past 3 hours. So that is
it's a lot.
Crazy.
It's a lot of Rocket League.
That's a lot of Rocket League. It's fun to watch. But, I mean, if you're playing that many back-to-back, again, the fatigue comes in, the mental game a little bit. You know, the stress kind of builds up. It's like, okay, we need to try to just get through it.
Yeah, for sure. So that is going to be it. St. Clair going to finish T12 in the CCA Open Fall CCA Open Fall 2021 tournament. And I mean, they have another chance. They're going to have 8 more chances actually, or 7 more chances now actually, with all of these follow-up tournaments. So a lot more chances for them to try and come back, get some points towards the actual tournament, and get some points towards maybe picking up a cash prize. But regardless, St. Clair going to be out of the tournament. UCF going to move on. Shout out to them. They played an excellent series. And I mean, St. Clair, super entertaining all day. Really loved this tournament. Really loved casting this. It was a lot of fun. But you know what else is a lot of fun? Watching anime.
Definitely. Here, let's talk about our latest sponsor, Crunchyroll. We've talked about them a little bit for the past month. I don't know if anybody's really noticed who's watched the stream. We love Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll is basically the Netflix of anime. If you like anime, if you like manga, you'll find both of them on Crunchyroll. The premium subscription is wonderful. You could get anime straight from Japan just a few hours after it airs. It'll be released in subtitled form, and then sometimes you'll get simuldubs, which is just being dubbed shortly after it airs in Japan, but in English. So if you want to try that out, you can get a 14-day premium trial for free at crunchyroll.com/saints.
Yeah, we love Crunchyroll, and we love our other sponsors too. We got Tim Hortons, Subway, the SRC, and St. Clair Alumni Association. We want to thank all of them for supporting our stream and helping us have as much fun as we do. And want to shout out our merch as well. Can't forget about that. You can go to acquire.ca/saints. Get yourself a jersey, a jacket, a t-shirt, a crew neck, a hoodie, or whatever, a mask. Get yourself a nice St. Clair mask. Be proud of this school because we're awesome.
Heck yeah.
I have a mask. She has a mask. I'm sure they have some masks. Yeah, you got the mask back there.
Yeah, Jackson's got his mask on in production.
Everyone's got the mask. So you can get yourself some St. Clair merch at acquire.ca/saints. And that is going to be it for today. We're going to wrap it all up here. St. Clair does get taken down. They end up they end up T12 in this tournament, they're going to have 7 more chances to try and come back and get some points. So hopefully we'll see them again sometime soon. But any last thoughts on the day?
Yeah, I mean, other than the amazing performance by the Rocket League team, can we talk a little bit about the production team? Thank you so much to Jackson, aka Deprive, and Donka, aka Jay, for their work behind the scenes today. I mean, it's our first stream without Dan, so I mean, both of them absolutely just rocked it. So thank you guys so much for helping us run this today. So yeah,
we couldn't do it without them.
Couldn't do it without you guys.
I mean, we could, but it just wouldn't look nearly as good.
Yeah, you guys make us look good, right? Without you guys, we're just talking to the void. So
that is going to be it, though. St. Clair get taken down in the CCA Open Fall 2021. Tomorrow we have, I think, Valorant on the lineup.
I do believe we have Valorant tomorrow around 8 o'clock-ish.
Okay.
We'll have to update you with that on our socials.
Check Twitter. It'll be on there somewhere for the update. So that is going to be it. Thank you all for joining us. I'm John and Bill Bangs Udema, joined by Amanda, Commander Dupuis. We had a fun time. I hope you did too. Hope you have a great day. Stay safe and love each other.